Duh.
In the Kim mansion, June was making as minimalist movement as possible while Jackson stirred the soup in an aggressive manner while muttering, "How dare he? Here I thought Yoongi was a decent guy. And there he was, doing God knows what with Jungkook in the lake. How dare he?" Jackson squeezed the life out of a tangerine, turning even the pulp of it into juice while June gulps, seeing this. My naive innocent little Jungkookie. June was blinking in confusion. Ever since Jackson returned with Jungkook and Yoongi from the lake, he has been cursing them non-stop while the duo went to change. He haven't seen Jackson this irritated since forever, making him wonder what exactly Jungkook were doing in the lake. I'm gonna. Hyung. Yes, Jimin. June was now genuinely afraid of Jackson, who smiled innocently at Jimin as if he wasn't having an anger burst out seconds ago. Me and Tae are going out to check up on the school construction work and see how the children are doing. We'll be out in. Lunch is almost ready. Please have it and leave, Jimin. But Hyun. Have your lunch and leave. I can already see you both returning at midnight. Till then you can't hold on, without. We'll have lunch now, Hyun. Tae came in behind Jimin and sat in the dining area. Come on, Jimin. It's a bad habit to skip your lunch. Yeah. You cheat. Hyun. He was the one who insisted on skipping lunch. Now he acts all innocent. Don't lie, Jiminy. I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm not. June stopped paying attention to the soulmates bickering and was focused on how Jackson was rushing to complete making the lunch. Cautiously he approaches Jackson. Do you need help, Jackson? June flinches back when Jackson snaps his gaze towards him. But then relaxed when Jackson smiles. Can you please cut the fruits there for dessert, Namjoon? Sure. That's easy. He looks at the fruits in front of him. June was taken aback with the fruit he saw in front of him. Who the hell eats durian as dessert?
Hello there.
Oh, not the durian. Cut all the other fruits there and transfer them into a bowl, then add a bit of honey. With that, Jackson left June's side to serve lunch to V-Min. He could have just said make a fruit salad. I'm not dumb enough to not know how to make one. June scoffs before starting to cut the fruits. Just then he heard someone entering the kitchen, through the back entrance. Hyung. June turns to look at Jungkook and Yoongi standing there. He peeks out to look at the dining area where Jackson was busy serving lunch to V-Min while chatting with them. Did you do it? June asks Jungkook, to which Yoongi just showed off the back of his palm where the ring rested. Hyung. June hugs Yoongi, who almost falls back due to the impact. Thank goodness you're back. Good to see you too, Namjoon, but I can't breathe with you hugging me like this. June broke the hug. I'm so happy that I could kiss you right now. Yoongi snaps his eyes at that and pushes Namjoon off him a bit harshly before glaring at Jungkook, who covers back. Anything but the kiss. Yoongi growled out. Hyung, don't remind him of that. Oh yes, I forgot. Why were you both kissing?
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Jungkook was quick to press his palm over Namjoon's mouth, shutting him up. Trust me, Hyung. Yoongi, Hyung will stab both of us if you keep on reminding him of the kiss. Jungkook whispered to June, who only then saw the fury in Yoongi's eyes. Oh. Okay. How the f are we here? Hyung. Shut it. I know it's either because of you, Hoseok, or Tung that we are stuck here, but that brat was with me the whole time, so it's definitely because of you and Hoseok we are stuck here. June gulps while Jungkook blinks, looking back and forth at Namgi. Hyung. Yes or no? I would have suspected this muscle pig over here if he wasn't crying in fear rather than in guilt. Jungkook scoffs softly hearing this. I remember you and Hoseok sneaking out somewhere. When you both returned, Hobie was acting suspicious. He snapped at me and did not come out for dinner. And that was my last time seeing him. Yu on the other hand kept talking on his behalf. It must be you two. Yoongi walks forward to hold Namjoon by his collar. Hyung. What the heck did you both do? Why did Jungkook, Jimin and Jin Hyung go to the old lady's store? Hyung, I'll explain everything to you, later. Please calm down. The tension in the air broke when Namjoon, is the salad ready? Oh Jun looks back at the uncut fruits as Yoongi lets go of him. In a moment it will be. Jun said loud enough for Jackson to hear. Hyung, what happened? Jackson told me to make a fruit salad for Jimin and Tae. Jimin is here? They are. Both Yoongi and Jungkook peek outside the kitchen to look at the dining area where Vmin sat while having their lunch. Excuse me.
Hello?
I'm currently experiencing a bit of a crisis right now. Mind helping me? Yoongi turns back to look at the uncut fruits. Jungkook, I'll stop thirsting over Tae and come cut these fruits with me. Namjoon, find a big bowl to hold all these fruits. Nothing too big or nothing too small, okay? Okay. Jungkook was not moving from his position as his eyes were locked on Tae. My Tae looks ethereal while laughing. But he shouldn't laugh while eating. He may choke. And when he chokes, what if no one gives him water? No. I'll go give it to him. Namjoon flick his forehead for me. Namjoon did. Ow. What was that for? Did you hear what I said? Come cut these with me. Yoongi had cut almost half of the fruits placed there in the meantime. Within a few minutes all the fruits were cut. Namjoon, bring the bowl. The sound of glass breaking got the entire room to go silent. Kim Namjoon, it better not be what I think it is. Jackson storms into the kitchen with Vmin strolling behind him to find. Namjoon was standing in front of broken plates on the floor with a bowl in his hand and Jungkook in front of him with a disappointed look. Look, the bowl is okay though. You literally broke plates worth thousands for a wooden bowl. Jackson yelled out as June tried to apologize.
Meanwhile,
Jungkook were confused on seeing Vmin smiling at them in a playful manner. Hyung, why are they looking at us like that? I don't know. You tell me, you imbecile, you know them better than me here. Yoongi and Jungkook were whispering to each other while Vmin did the same to each other. They look like they are made for each other. Aren't they just adorable? That Hyung is older than us but he looks so cute to be called Hyung. He is just so cute. Can I keep him in my pocket? You can't do that. And hey, did you call him cute? Tae smiles nervously. Minnie, he looks adorable like a cat, that's what I was trying to say. Sure. Oh Jiminy, you are cuter than him. Like a little puppy. More beautiful than him. More adorable than him. More smaller than him. Jimin's eyes snapped at Tae. I meant more. Hyung, are they fighting? Yes, they are fighting. Why do you answer your own question? And again, I'm standing right next to you. I can see everything you see. Hyung, Jiminy, Hyung is glaring at Tae. Is he scolding my Tae? But I hope they fight and get a divorce. That sounds cruel yet tempting. But that's not our Tae and Jiminy, so let's not ask for things we got no knowledge about. Jungkook pouts. Look Jiminy, Jungkook is pouting. Oh, they are bickering already. Oh, Yoongi Hyung is grumbling. So cute. What? He is not cute. It's they. They look cute together. Tae smiles at Jimin, who is still frowning at him. Next time I see you ogling at Yoongi, you'll be left with your eyes without eyeballs. Tae gulps but still hugs Jimin from behind, who melted in his hold nevertheless. But witnessing this, I am a mature adult. I am a mature adult. I don't get angry over. Yoongi pulled Jungkook by his waist towards him when he saw him sneaking a hand towards the knife nearby. You idiot, what were you about to do? Nothing. Just about to move the knife back, it was about to fall on my leg. You thought I was gonna hurt Jiminy Hyung, didn't you? Well yeah. Nah. I'll get back at him after he remembers everything. I know all his weaknesses. Yoongi just rolls his eyes. Yoongi is hugging Jungkook. Wow. Some people are really fast nowadays. Yeah. It took us literally 5 months to kiss each other. And that too after our wedding. Don't get me started on. Jimin blushes and shuts Tae's mouth with his hands. Stop right there now. Why are you getting shy? I'm just stating facts. Jimin again blushes. Where is that knife? Now it was Jungkook's turn to hold Yoongi back, who holds the Dorian in his hand instead of the knife. Tell your moron of a boyfriend to move the away from Jiminy. How dare he make Jiminy blush? That's mine and Hoseok's job. You tell him. As you are his favorite Hyung, he'll listen to you. Now put the Dorian down. Surprisingly, Jungkook was now calm while Yoongi was the one who looked like he was about to explode. Hyung, stop looking at them like that. You don't look so intimidating in this outfit and hairstyle. You just look like you are a pregnant cat having its contractions while jumping like this. And that Dorian looks like it gives you more pain than your monthly menstruation. Yoongi turns to glare at Jungkook, who had the nerve to chuckle. I'll remember this insult forever, Jungkook. And believe me, you are gonna regret this. Yoongi stands still as if nothing happened while Jungkook gulps, being a bit intimidated. Jimin and Tae were now invested in their own little convo. And while all this was happening, Kim Namjoon, how can you be this careless? All you have to do is make a fruit salad. Was it that hard? I didn't ask you to help me. You insisted. And look where you have got me. These cups were gifted to Master by the last crown prince of New Fairyland. Just days before he got assassinated. How dare you? How will I explain this to Lord Seokjin? How can I explain this to my master? How will I? Namjoon just stood there while having flashbacks of him getting scolded by Jin for hours for breaking his favorite sauce. Nothing really changes in this world. Jun just sighs. He sneaks a look at Veeman to find them flirting with each other. What did I expect? Jun had a strong urge to face bomb, but he held back. He winced when Jackson called him names. He looks back slowly, trying to gain a bit of mental support from Jungkook, but only got dumbfounded seeing them ignoring his condition completely, as they were more invested in looking at Veeman. Well, Jun just smiles bitterly, having no option but to take all the scolding Jackson had to offer him.
Why you bullying me?
That's enough, Hyung. I'll tell Hyung about the plates, don't worry. That's all it took for Jackson to stop his rant. He could have done this 5 minutes ago. Jun looked like he was one step away from going insane. We'll leave now. Can you bake Hyung his favorite cake for the night? He must have had a stressful day today. Sure, young master. Also, keep an eye on the lovebird's eye. Jimin winks at Jungkook, who were confused by the wink they received. See you all later. Jun just waves at them weakly while Jungkook waved back, being unsure. Be safe. Jackson's wave was overflowing with enthusiasm. And with that, Veeman left the dining room. Just as they left, Jackson's smile vanished. What were you both doing here? Jackson turned to Jungkook, who looked at each other. Jungkook wanted to see you. But I was in the dining room. What were you doing in the kitchen? Just chatting with Namjoon about random things. Jackson still held the accusing gaze. Yoongi, why did you take Jungkook into the lake? You know he got burnt hands and casted leg. Even then, why did you take him in? You were supposed to stroll around the lake, not in it. He slipped and I was helping him get out. Jackson and Yoongi were holding an intense gaze. The tension in the room was rising. Jungkook and Namjoon were unsure of what to do. You don't have to worry about Jungkook's injuries. I had cleaned them all and dressed them neatly. Look. Yoongi points at the newly dressed bandages over Jungkook's leg and hands. See, you don't have anything to worry about. Yoongi looked like he was trying to start a fight with Jackson. And Jackson looked like he was ready for it. Maybe. Jackson. We got a guest. Please bring 2 cups of tea over here. Jin says from the living room. Sure, master. Jackson replies and starts making the tea. Namjoon go to the living room and greet our master and his guest. Jungkook, go back to your room and rest for a while. While Yoongi, you can rest in the guest room. None of them looked like they wanted to resist as they did as Jackson said.
Meanwhile,
After having a cup of tea you can rest up in one of our guest rooms. We already got a guest over, he'll be staying next to your room. I don't mind Seokjinchi. I'm fine with anything. You can take a shower and rest for a while. We'll call you when it's time for dinner. In the meantime if you are feeling bored feel free to check out the garden. Sure. Just then June entered the living room with Jungkook limping behind him. What the hell? June muttered seeing Hobi. When Hoziaka. Yoongi who came in just now gasps before running up to Hobi. Hyung no. Yoongi hugs a dumbfounded Hobi while Jin stares at them with a confused gaze. Now what's gonna happen, Hyung? I have no idea, Jungkook I'm just. June saw Hobi glaring at him with piercing eyes. Happy. June lets out a pained smile. Don't cry now Namjoon, you have a long way to go. June nods to himself before wiping away his tears. To be continued.
Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Until then, bye darlings.
Okay, bye bye.